The center position at 7'0" number 5, DeAndre Ayton. The other forward position, standing 6'11", number 8, Jimmy. That guard, 6'5", number 0, KBA. Starting at point, standing 6'8", number 3, the head coach for the Chicago is Billy Donovan. Once again, the Chicago Bulls.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Big Red out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Ayton is out there with Money, and it's Okoro in at the small forward. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Pass to Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Right side, White. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. White's got the first points up on the board here for the Bulls. Brown deciding where to go with it. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Big Red. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And a cup. Okoro pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
White left side. Tatum against Ayton. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tatum. Fires the three. Busted. No good that time either. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Okoro wide open. He fired. A three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Pritchard with a wide open look. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
It's stolen by Brown. Pritchard passes to Brown. Shoots over Okoro. Knocked loose.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Cash. A rebound by the Celtics. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season. Tatum on the wing. On the wing, Brown. Can they get it? Brown jams it in.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Kobe White. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 19 points per, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Ayton to the left side wing. Cash, no good. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Okoro. He takes it in. Now here's Giddey. Outside White. A baseline J. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Big Red. Pocket 6. High post try. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And here's White. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, so often the facilitator, Giddey on the finishing end there.
Pass to Big Red. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Free throw drops for Ayton.
An efficient, skilled big man. Ayton understands his role on this team and plays it very well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. The tray. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Bulls with the lead. Giddey finds Ayton. Here's White. Ayton in the high post. Now here's Giddey. Ayton a screen on Pritchard. It's White on the wing. Over Brown. They get it again. Ayton. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't made one yet. Left side, Brown. It's deflected. And here is Giddey to the inside. Here's Cash. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Here's Big Red. That 3 off the mark. Chicago leading by 6. Money passes to Giddey. Here's Cash. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Okoro. Sinks the triple.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Brown. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Cruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
Here's Giddey. Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now here is Robinson. No scoring in this one. Tatum, that's for 2. Tatum on the wing. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Giddey kicks to Okoro. Outside, White. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Robinson. Brown with it. And now by Okoro. And then Brown with the dunk.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go. There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Jones kicks to Howard. Into the lane, and it's White with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Watford, that's good.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Jones with the bounce pass. Pass to Cash. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brown the pass to White. Up top, Watford. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Jones with nothing on the board. And Howard has it in the corner. Beyond the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Simmons passes to Simons. It's up a three. Rebounded by Howard. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to Buzelis. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Outside Howard. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Outside Simmons. Simons against Howard. Simons surveying the D. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D from Howard. Chicago's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Simons from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst our players.
Now here's Brown. He has 6 over Williams. Brown, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Cash. Good, nice job down low. And now a 4-point Bulls lead, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Anthony Simons. Now here's Jones, and it's Smith, top of the key. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Smith's got his first basket.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down there.
Simons, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
White against White. Pass to Buzelis. Smith sets the pick for Buzelis. Rebound, Boston.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Celtics. White against White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that Thunder game, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Brown after the Bulls pick up 2. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Check out stats for Jones, how he did last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Williams. Outside, White. Inside, Smith. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a strong finish by Smith. You want your guys to play through the whistle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Money's checked in for Williams.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Smith. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now here's Simon. He has 5. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jones. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Smith with a screen on Brown. And Smith with the stop.
Well, you don't see many guys with Buzelis' length run the pick and roll. His potential is unreal.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Williams is checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Jones. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. Here's White. Still scoreless. Pass to Brown. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Right side, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to White. Now Brown. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. A fader. And it's Brown missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Simmons. To end the run. Pass to White. And here's Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's White. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Giddey. Outside White from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bulls with some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Buzelis. And it's Okoro in for Williams. Big Reds checked in for Boston. So it's the Celtics now. It's a 10-point game. Simmons passes to Big Red. Tatum looking around. 5 to shoot. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Deflects the pass. Ayton kicks to Giddey. Count it. Giddey's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Now Giddey. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Celtics trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Tatum. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Buzelis is checked in for White, and then for Boston. Robinson comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Pritchard in for Jaylen Brown. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Bulls.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
To the wing right side. Big Red passes to White. Pritchard against Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Pass to Cash. Ayton sets the pick for Giddey. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Big Red. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. How he performed last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 7. Back to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. And another miss by Chicago. Celtics trail by 12. The 3 from Tatum. That one doesn't go. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Okoro passes to Money. Pritchard against Giddey. Ayton wide open. And the Bulls with another miss. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Tatum passes to Pritchard. A floater. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bulls leading by 10. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You've got to do a better job of just taking care of the basketball. 4 points off of those turnovers.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Back to Giddey. Ayton up top. Shoots over White. Rebound Boston. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Big red passes to Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Pritchard. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Cash has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Giddey, no one around him. Here's Ayton. A second chance effort. Robinson with the block. 1:14 left in the first half. And the dunk by Robinson.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Giddey. In the corner, Okoro with it. Here's Buzelis. Nailed from three-point land. Buzelis has got 9.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Right side Tatum. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
He misses the free throw.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Simons, he's checked in for Derek White, and he sinks the second. 34 seconds left here in the second. Now Giddey. He has 7. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Bulls.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, you can turn misses into makes. That's found money.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. White on the wing along with Okoro. Money out there with Ayton. And it's Giddey in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Cash. Here's White. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Giddey. They get it back. Second chance shot. And it's White missing. Celtics trail by 8. A steal. Money passes to Giddey. Here's Cash. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Ayton a screen on Tatum. Ayton in the high post. From the top of the key, he buries it. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton, nailing the jump shot with confidence.
Pass to Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Jaylen Brown. Great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And you said it, top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game. Bulls leading by 10. Outside, White. Giddey sets the pick for White. Back to Giddey, and he goes in for the dunk.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Boston shooting about 42% so far. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Giddey finds White. Ayton sets the pick for White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Giddey against Richard. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Bounce pass from Tatum. From the baseline. Brown, good. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
White looking around. Big Red grabs the miss. Big Red's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
White wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Chicago. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Cash to the left wing. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Ayton, the pass to Money. No good on the triple. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 7. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Pritchard's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to White. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Robinson. Tatum finds Pritchard. Brown wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead. And here is Giddey. He's got 11. Outside, White. And again, Chicago. No good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. So stand out for an up-and-down start to his career. Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Ayton sets the pick for White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
A longer guard, 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
First one falls for him.
Well, what I like about Kobe White is his attitude on the court. He's an up-tempo player who never seems to lose energy.
And both free throws good for White.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Brown outside. It's tipped. It's White on the wing. Okoro, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting two.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Simmons checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And the second free throw, good. Here's Simmons. Out to White. White got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Giddy with it. He's got 11. Outside White. Here's Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bulls leading by 5. Giddy sets the pick for Okoro. Here's White. No good from outside.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Right to the hole. White was ready for anything that came his way.
Here's Big Red. Still without a basket. And Simmons kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And they get it. Chicago grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside White. Ayton sets the pick for White. Pass to Okoro. Here's Giddy. Offensive rebound. Here's White. White with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ayton a screen on Brown. Shot from 6. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Austin with the ball. 9-point game. White the pass to Simmons. Chalk up 2 there. Simmons got 6.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Shannon.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams a screen on White. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
A minute 42 left in the third. Simons against Jones. In out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Johnson, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a change for the Celtics. Sam Hauser's checked in for Gonzalez. .133 left to play in the third. Johnson with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Williams a screen on Simons. Jones against Simons. Jones, no luck. Celtics trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Smith outside. Pass to Jones. Drives to the hoop. And there it is for him. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Garza's checked in. Here's White. He has yet to score. Outside, Simmons. And Simons has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bulls leading by 10. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Beasley. Over White. White with the defensive effort. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Ben Simmons. Here's Bruce Ellis. And then Bruce Ellis with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Brown. It's White on the wing. The 3 traps in the tray. White's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
We've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
Jones against Simon. Smith sets the pick for Buzelis. Smith left side. Jones next for two. Simmons pulls it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Inside. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, he is on one right now. If I'm his coach, I'm thinking of 20 different ways to get him the ball.
And White kicks to Jones. Smith with a screen on Simon. Jones, no luck. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And that's Simmons at his best. So good at navigating the open floor.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Simmons will bring it up for Boston. Brown outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Josh Giddey's checked in for Trey Jones. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Chicago leading by 7. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. White the pass to Giddey. And stolen by Simmons. Outside Tatum. Simon's on the wing. White setting the pick for Simons. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Stan, some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Pass to Williams, shoots the 3, drills it from outside.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And it's Brown missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's White missing. Celtics trail by 7. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Buzelis. Lays it up and banks it in.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
There's a good screen. Brown outside. Left side, Tatum. Here's White. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Pass to White. Fires from deep. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. Shot from 16. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
White against White. Now Buzelis. It's White on the wing. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Some changes for Chicago. Ayton, he's checked in for Buzelis. And it's a Okoro in for Williams. Big Reds checked in for the Celtics. Giddey with the bounce pass. Ayton, the pass to Money. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White.
Checking in for the Celtics, Mitchell Robinson. Peyton Pritchard.
Outside, White. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And another miss by Chicago.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Tatum against Giddey. Tatum on the wing. Over Giddey. Tatum no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Giddey the pass to Money. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Chicago leading by 3. White the pass to Giddey. Back to White. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Giddey. They need this one, and Tatum over to help. Here's Cash. They grab their own miss. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Robinson kicks to Brown. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Over Giddey. It's rebounded by Cash. Cash has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Giddey. Ayton a screen. And Giddey gets it to go. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Robinson passes to Big Red. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Cash. Cash has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, White. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And here's White. Here's Giddey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Here's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Lets loose a 3. Cleared away by Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago. Catch. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Tatum, and they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Tatum gets it inside.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Now Giddey. It's tipped. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't get that one. Chicago leading by 6. Okoro with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Tatum.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Pritchard against Giddey. Launches it. Down it goes for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Brown. Count it.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for one.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. And an intentional foul right there. Giddy against Pritchard.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Now Brown, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Cash. Clock at 6. That one goes. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Now Pritchard fires away from outside. That shot no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. We got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kobe White.
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Sunday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Little General in at the 2. And for the Lakers, Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Lewis in at the 3. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Murray against Doncic. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, the crazy athleticism of Gordon. It makes him a great option in pick-and-roll action.
Connect on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. Out to Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Hachimura with a screen on Gordon. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Hachimura outside. And there's the screen to the paint. Here's Connect. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The Connect is a crafty finisher. He's got great touch around the hoop.
Murray against Doncic. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Here's Lewis, and he dunks it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Jokic. To stop the run. And again, it's Denver missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, big finish!
Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So it's Denver now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Little General. And another miss by Denver.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. They set the screen. Down low to the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Lakers, #1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Passed a little general. Now here's Jokic. Here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon can't hit. And it's the Lakers' ball. They picked up 11 straight. Three-pointer. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's De Silva. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Lakers lead by 7. Lewis passes to Nurkic. And here's Doncic. Here's Lewis. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Lil General. Now Murray. And here's Jokic. Guarded by Doncic. 4-3. De Silva, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray finds Jokic. Here's De Silva. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Lewis. Hachimura sets a screen. The 3. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Gordon.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
Nuggets trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Murray against Doncic. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
And defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Here's Lewis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Nurkic against Jokic. Over Nurkic. And it's Jokic missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Smith in for Connect. And then for Denver, Barnes, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for De Silva. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Murray. Now here's Dosunmu. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, BA, basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Dosunmu, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. On the take. And it's Jokic missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Doncic passes to Lewis. Back to Doncic. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Basket's good. Doncic has got 5 now.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Dosunmu. Ellis, good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. To the left wing. Lewis passes to Doncic. Nice D from Ellis. Nuggets trail by 7. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Najee. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Lewis. Give him 8 points now. Here's Doncic. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Dosunmu outside. Ellis passes to Najee. Off target with the 3.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Smith. Brown grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Smith. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Over to the wing. Brown with a steal. Pass to Najee. Dosunmu up top. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nurkic. And Doncic launches from deep. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Christian Brown out there with Johnson. Then there's Jamal Murray. Now here's Murray. And another basket for Denver.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Smith outside. Pass to LaRavia. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brown. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Ryan, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And they pick up 2.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. For 3, Smith. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. Smith against Murray. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Getting up and laying down the hammer. Maybe that'll help them pick up their energy a bit.
Well, it definitely got the guys on the bench going. Look at them. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give them a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura's checked in for Clowney. Connect comes in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And Denver with a change here too. Valanciunas is checked in. Now here's Smith. He's got 7. Doncic passes to Smith. And that one drops for him.
And a big play by Smith. Gets it off despite taking a hit.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night. That's good from Smith. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Clock is at 3. Here's Jokic. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Brown passes to Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray attacking, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Smith. 10 points for him. Takes it inside. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Jokic the screen. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Outside Johnson. Dosunmu outside. from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smith outside. The three is up. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Johnson a screen on Smith. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just making the defender look downright silly.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Nurkic just checked in for the Lakers. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offense. Offensive glass. 4th, Denver.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Doncic outside. Nurkic finds Smith. Over Murray. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Nurkic.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Murray for 3. Oh, the 3 is pure from Murray.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Connect on the wing. Covered by Jokic. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Nuggets trail by 12. Murray passes to Little General. Gordon outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Smith. Defense right on him. Doncic against Murray. And it falls all over the rim and in. Doncic has got 11 points.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? Jokic with the next level awareness.
Murray against Smith. Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Little General. To the inside. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Doncic outside. Hachimura from long range. De Silva with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Little General. No good off the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Murray sinks the contested triple.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, BA, his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Here's De Silva. No made baskets yet. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Lewis has checked in for Connect. And Denver with a change here too. DeSumu's checked in. The Lakers lead by 11. Pass. The jump hook. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Gordon on the wing. Hachimura covering. Gordon, the pass to DeSumo. Now here's Jokic. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nurkic. Out to Hachimura. Launches a three. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
Here's Little General, guarded by Doncic. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. And here's Jokic. There's the triple. The triple goes for Jokic.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Lewis. Back to Doncic. A minute 15 left in the first half. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. Here's Lewis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Jokic. Hachimura covering for 3. Gordon. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Connect outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Little General, guarded by Doncic. Back to Gordon. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gordon's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Lewis can't get it to go. Jokic passes to Little General. Let's go with a 3. And the dunk by Jokic.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And that concludes the first half. The Lakers on top, up 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Lakers lead by 9. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Lewis in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jokic, the big man, Jokic.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Doncic passes to Lewis. No good that time. Great D that time from Murray. Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Jokic. Over Nurkic. The big-time strength of Jokic.
Some contact won't disturb Jokic's motion much. He just powers right through.
Here's Lewis. It's stolen away. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.